On the Blend this morning, we have Kim Barber, who is a travel advisor and owner of Globetrotter Travel. My favorite topic to talk about, traveling. Tell me a little bit about Globetrotter Travel.
Yeah, we've been around for about 10 years now. We've got a home office in Grand Ledge, and we plan trips all over the globe and domestically across the U.S. as well.
I love it.
Yeah.
What are those services that you provide for people?
Yeah, basically anything travel related. We work with a lot of individuals, couples. We do honeymoons and destination weddings, anniversary trips, and then we work on a lot of family trips as well with spring break trips, really popular to do like a senior group spring break trips. So we do a lot of those, and we use the nonstop flights out of the Lansing airport for a lot of those. And then we do once in a lifetime bucket list trips too. So a lot of Australia, New Zealand, African safari, and ocean and river cruises too.
So, Kim, why should somebody use your services versus just maybe doing it on their own?
Absolutely. You know, I think there's a lot of time savings to be had when working with a travel advisor. I do this all day, every day. I'm familiar with the best suppliers to use for different destinations. You know, to go online, there's a lot of really great information, but there's also some not so great information online as well. And it can kind of be information overload, particularly if you're, you know, looking at an all-inclusive resort in Mexico. There are hundreds to choose from. So I'm familiar with some good ones, some not so good ones, the ones that I would recommend based on kind of what you're looking for specifically.
From experience, working with a travel agent has saved me so much stress because we had an emergency on a travel one day.
Yeah.
We were traveling and we called the agent and they took care of everything. We were in the air coming home within 24 hours.
Absolutely.
And we couldn't do that on our own.
Absolutely. Yeah. I mean, and you know, of course, we always wish, you know, we hope that that's not the case, but we all know that travel does not always go according to plan. There are things that come up that are outside of our control.
You want it to, but it
yeah,
never really
exactly.
does.
So that is certainly where working with an advisor, you know, where the benefit, really the value comes in to have somebody on your team when those things do happen. So.
Two-part question. What does that fee structure look like for someone booking through you, and how far out should you start booking?
Absolutely. So we very rarely charge fees. A lot of agencies do, and I certainly respect and understand why they do. We are paid a commission. It's always a commission built into travel, regardless of where and how you're booking it. So that's how we are compensated for 95% of our trips. Occasionally, we will charge a planning fee if it's a really complicated, like, you know, 8-stop European itinerary or something like that. And then how far in advance, you know, in my experience, 6 to 9 months is a really good time. You know, 11 months out is when airfare becomes available.
I'm calling Kim, my globetrottertravel.com, 920-0465. Thanks.